Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of Pathologic 3. So now that we've finished everything during day 5, we can move to day 6. As you can see here, we have opened day 6 and day 7. How did we do that? It's pretty simple. You have to manipulate the decrease so the contagion is below 100. See that this point here at the end of day 5, it is way below 100, right? The estimates at the end of day 6 is just shy of 100. If it's 100, you can't progress to the next days. So because I used certain degrees, it's pretty simple. Here is how you can use them. This is the resources, and we can use whatever degree you want, right? Can remove some of the unrest. The unrest is this line. This is the contagion line. This is the unrest line, right? See how the lines move? So if I'm going to use this, I'm going to reduce the unrest, which is pretty high. So my main concern right now is unrest. I did not use pest control because I promised the rat merchant that I won't be using it. So I can use this. I am going to use this curfew. We lose 100 equipment. We have a bunch of equipment. You can use 3 decrees per day. Here we can reduce both contagion and unrest again. And we can bring the contagion way below 100 using this. Or I can use this because it's still below 100. Anyway, you can change this decrease any way you want. You can change it here. As long as you have your contagion below 100, you can move to the next day. So that's exactly what we'll do now. We are moving to day 6. Okay. Serafima, she's our assistant. Chief, thank God you're all right. They wouldn't let us see you for so long. Suspect Daniil Dankovsky, bachelor. You have 2 minutes to talk. Do you know this woman? Serafima, they got you too? Damn it. Please answer the question. I'm here of my own free will, Chief. I demanded they let me see you. If there really are no charges brought against you, I order you to leave this place in 2 minutes and never come back. Maybe even leave the city. And they agreed just like that? It's a trap, Serafima. You just up and disappeared. I heard they brought you in for a chat. Do you even understand how long this chat has been going on for? I filed complaints with a couple of offices, but of course that went nowhere. So I'll come to see you myself, and I won't leave until I'm certain you're being treated properly. How long has this chat been going on? Feels like at least a couple dozen hours now. Hours? So it's just like I thought. They're not simply talking to you here. They're doing something, using Gorsky and Stein's work, aren't they? Well, when it comes to vaporized substances in the air, I have no way of knowing if they're exposing me to something. I had some reagents on me, but they took it all away at the door, so I can't check. The main Thanatica archive is in your head, Chief. We can't lose it. I won't have it. I've never regretted keeping poor records more than I do now. Listen, Daniel. Walls can be rebuilt, experiments can be redone, samples collected again, but your mind... You weren't yourself when you came back from the Gorkon. It's like you became a different person. Look at me. I need you to walk out of here as the man you were before you left for that trip. You cannot begin to understand what I've been through. All right, citizen Lokvitskaya, you wanted to make sure your father is alive and well. As you can see, we have not laid a finger on him. Oh, she's my daughter. Interesting. But discussing business with him? No, that's forbidden. That wasn't part of our agreement. Wrap it up. Father? Serafima, I'm only 5 years older than you. You're the founding father of Thanatica. They've accused me of failing to save the town, but my real crime is wanting to disrupt the order of things. Somehow the powers that be really need people to keep dying. Damn it all, Chief. Tell them whatever they want to hear if you must. They don't care what really happened out on the Gorkon. But no matter what you do, you have to be yourself. You have to be yourself when you walk out of here. Got it? Your own self. You are worried about me personally. Please don't be. I'll make it out. Alright. Okay, we have no missions, no objectives, no quests. Alright, day 6. Excellent. Good. Perfect. We have something to start with. Anything else here? Nope. This is all the loot. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infected. Oh, there are a bunch more infected. But the hospital district is no longer infected. So what's this? Georgie, schedule not a meeting. This is Simon's lessons. Anyway, the first thing we have to do is head to the hospital, of course. Oh. Alright. Yeah, well. Oh. more loot. Nice. I knew there was something else here. Oh, not going to talk to you yet.
As if things are animated.
Alright. Locked. Oh, let me check my prototype. I only have 5 shots left. That's not good. And I don't have anything to sell. So I need one of these. I need one of these. And one belladonna. That's 6. This costs 4. This costs 2. Alright. Thank you. Alright. It should be good for a little longer. Alright. We're okay now. Oh, I always forget about this. Every day when you start the day, you have the necessary ingredients for one full charge of the prototype. And I always forget to take that. Anyway, let's head to the hospital. There's always a mirror here you can use if you need amalgam. You don't.
Forgot that there's so
Oh,
much.
and there's another one here. Nice. So we have 2 now. Okay. Now the Shabnak has returned. We did banish him on day 5. But he's here and he's more powerful now. He or she, I'm not sure. Alright. I think that's enough. Alright. Oh, look. Yes. Okay. What?
Line, dot. Now you have a cootie shot.
What? My friends, good sirs, I beg of you, one at a time. One at a time or all at once, it doesn't matter. We won't enter your house. Your house, Mukai and Unerte. Don't know what that means? Would you like to explain yourself later? What is this? Oh, Dr. Dankovsky, hello. I took the initiative here and invited these esteemed ladies and gentlemen for research purposes. But I've encountered some difficulties. You see, they refuse to set foot in the hospital. And why, pray tell, are you trying to drag an entire crowd into the hospital? It's the orderly's job to bring in patients with intercurrent diseases. You shouldn't have to worry about that. How do I put it without sounding impertinent? Oh, I'll just say it, and you can scold me later. I want to test a hypothesis. Since the last outbreak, there have been rumors that steppe folk aren't affected by the sand plague, that they're more resistant than others. So I thought maybe we could use that to formulate our vaccine. We are born from the earth and live by the earth. It protects us. You severed ties with the earth long ago. That's why it takes you, pulls you down. I'm not sure I approve of you going off on your own like this, but tell me, what have you managed to achieve so far? I've been questioning step folk here and there, and they all insist that shepherds and brides never get infected. The older ones, while the young catch the plague faster than anyone. They say old shepherds have had bulls by their side for a long time, and something passes to them from the bulls as Bodo's blessing. Apparently, younger people sometimes can't withstand this blessing. Go on, I'm genuinely curious. Oh, speaking my mind in front of you is outright terrifying, but I'll just have to soldier on. What if Bodo's blessing isn't superstition but a scientific fact? So I took it one step further. I started asking if anyone had ever seen a plague-infected bull, and what do you know? No one has. Bodo loves her bulls. Bodo's love is stronger than death. Bulls use their horns to guard the plague. That's what Bodo decreed. If that's true, maybe you stumble upon something genuinely important, little. Well, I haven't managed to get a bull yet, and where would I even keep it? So for now, I'm trying to bring in shepherds and brides for testing. Are you serious about getting a bull? You know, doctor, in my wildest dreams, I'd take a bull and try to infect it with the plague. Then I'd observe what happens to a bull's body. Maybe we could even get a vaccine that way. Not this one day thing we have, but a real one. You've got it all mixed up, little. The word vaccine is, of course, related to cows. But when the first vaccine in history was invented, it was about infecting people with a cow disease, not the other way around. It's even more complicated than that. They infected a child, or the barbaric ways of our ancestors, with the illness of a woman who had previously contracted cowpox. I was reading about it all night. But doctor, it seems our local plague doesn't affect the bovine. No one's ever seen a sick bull, so if you and I infect one, you want to engineer a bovine scent plague in a lab? You're scaring me, little. What do you want with the bulls? I don't understand. Vlad is in charge of the bulls. All the bulls are his. You need to ask him nicely. Olgimsky is a reasonable man, even if profit-driven. I should be able to persuade him to donate one bull for our experiments. So you'll handle getting us a bull, doctor? Oh, lucky me. In the meantime, I'll prepare the plague shot, so we can, expose our test subject to the contagion at once. No need to rush. I have many other matters to attend to. The shot could spoil before I get to this. You've already decided you have other business. Tell your Wotan to let us go, to stop asking us to enter your house, to stop waiting for our blood. Give him the order. Good sirs and ladies, a bull is one thing, but your blood work could also be of great use. We can't make them do this, little, but if you think you can persuade them, then by all means go ahead. Alright. Apparently we have a new side quest, one or two. Let's see. Yeah, we'll eventually have to buy a bull. Or convince Olgimsky to give us one for free.
If we say a single person, it has not been in vain already.
We've got a full house at our theater today. 4 patients resisting the plague. Won't be an easy task to examine them all. Tell me more. Keep it brief. Inventor named Hartman. Local peddler named Garnett. Grouse, a rather odd woman. And Burdock. I think he's, a bandit. Not very nice to say about a patient, I know. What exactly did Hartman invent? So far, a way to get hold of a confiscated barrel of infected water and drink from it. Some people got no sense of self-preservation. What are Ganette's complaints? It's others complaining about her. Neighbors saw her coming out of an infected district. She violated the quarantine. You say grouse is odd? What do you mean? How do I put it? Her pockets were full of clay. We took it away. Can't bring dirt into the hospital. You'd better see for yourself, though she's not very talkative. What's so troubling about Burdock? I know this local type. They're the ones who loot empty districts after the plague moves to another one. So be careful around Burdock, doctor, just in case. He's still a human being, though. I'm not suggesting refusing him treatment. Hand me the medical chats immediately. 4 patients will take more time either way. Alright, let's start with this guy. So we have Hartman, 51 years old, single, wannabe scientist, 6th day of the plague, making inventions. Alright. Garnett, 36-year-old, single peddler, residence flank. Grouse, 19 years old, single, works for Stamatin. Oh, at the bar. 6th day of the plague, residence factory. And Burdock, 34 years old, single bandit, warehouses, smoker, and fever. Alright. Oh. Okay, so we have to diagnose these 4 patients. I can see the way you're looking at me. What way? With contempt at a colleague, no less. Granted, we aren't colleagues in a professional sense, but we do have the same calling. And you'd be wise to listen to me since we're fighting the same enemy, death. Except unlike you, I've all but won my battle. You're not here to prove any kind of point. Please tell me what seems to be the problem. I have no complaints. What kind of sickness can touch a man who has access to knowledge that can cure any disease? And sure enough, now you're looking at me different. I can see a thirst for knowledge in your eyes. Get ready then to receive it in full. A theory is baseless unless it has experimental results to back it up. I am living proof that my formula works. Now that I have it, I can never contract any kind of disease. I will be honest, though. The system is almost perfect, but it isn't flawless. It's still rough around the edges in a few places. Such as breathing, for one. The lungs grow in size and relearning to breathe with them takes time. Unpleasant, but no more than that. And then there are the envovines. The envovines are the worst. Envovines? What do you mean? You know, envovines, they're the little things, always looking to get into your intestine, but I found a solution. All you need to do is close your mouth. Yes, it's that simple. Close it and don't open it again until they're gone. Envovine, I see. Overall, as you can see, it's a small price for staying healthy forever, but you must be curious as to the details. Don't hold back, ask your questions. I admit I do feel a craving for educated discussion sometimes too. You mentioned breathing problems. Could you be more specific? I have no problems, I'm telling you. That's the lungs cleansing themselves and growing, which causes the feeling that the air's being pumped out of them. A passing phenomenon, not worthy of so much attention. I still don't understand what you mean when you say bovines. You know, these little ones like balls of bread, terribly obnoxious. They came when I was testing the second improved formula on myself. Haven't left ever since. Normally, someone who offers a cure for every disease is either a quack or a fool. But every norm has its exceptions. Please tell me more about your formula. At last, you're willing to talk as equals. Take it in, absorb it, digest it. Now, have you ever entertained the possibility that water might be not merely a life-giving fluid, but also a repository of information? I have a bad feeling about this. Water is like a notebook you keep on your desk. You can write words in there, cross them out, write something else. Looks like you've read a few of those newest articles on chemistry, and now you're romanticizing the passive transport process a bit too much. Would you mind interrupting me? You, for example, have impounded those drinking barrels because you think they were infected. I don't think they were infected. I know they were infected. But all those barrels really contain is a string of words that can be corrected, turning the poison into its own antidote, much like if you remove the prefix dis from the word disaffection. So my formula removes this dis from the diseases in the water. Do you get it now? We seem to be getting to the part where you say all you did was drink infected water, am I right? I abhor the practice of experimenting on other people. Every product of my creation I've only tested on myself. My science transcends the empirical and the exact. It has its own approach that's distinct and unique. The experiments have not left you unscathed. All that's needed is a sheet of paper, a pencil, and some infected water. If you write the formula on a sheet of paper and wait for it to dissolve completely, you'll get water that's not only disease-free but also acts as a cure. You don't believe it? Just take a look at me. Thank you for your answers. This was educational. Would you like to add something maybe about how you're feeling after the experiment? Dear colleague, quiet, can you hear it? Oh no, I'm afraid it's them, the ambulance. Yes, certainly them. There's one on your shoulder already. Be careful. Keep your mouth closed tightly. This guy hallucinates. And now the question is, are these your own embovines gained together with the delusions of inventing, or are they actually symptoms of infection? Why are you keeping your mouth shut? Let me look at the results of your experiment with my own eyes. Please go behind the screen. Alright. No embovines found, no traces of them or soft to meet them. Alright, there's nothing on the chest. Back. Nothing on the back. Arms. Oh god. And here are the results of this scientific breakthrough. The veins have completely darkened. Yeah, it's the same. Legs. Nothing. Patient is delusional. Yep. Alright. Let's try and diagnose this guy. So he has hallucinations and difficulty breathing. Vein damage as well. Hallucinations. Difficulty breathing. And chest pain. I think that's it. So basically he has ink syndrome. Infection often found in sewage and stagnant water bodies. It can also be present in fish tissues. The virus alters the blood's chemical composition, resulting in the darkening of blood vessels in the eyes and throughout the body's circulatory system. Hallucinations and breathing difficulties in patients may indicate brain damage and therefore an almost inevitable fatal outcome. Oh, so he's basically dead. That's not good for him. Alright, let's move to the next one. And hello to you too. What seems to be the problem? I'm sick. Could you be more specific, please? How am I meant to treat you if you refuse to speak to me? Ask. Have you been feeling nauseous for very long? No. 7 days, 5, to be more specific, please. 2 or 3 or 2. When did the reflux begin? Don't remember. Have you eaten anything unusual recently? Spoiled perhaps, or maybe you've overeaten? Don't know. Why are you holding your stomach like that? Is that the heartburn my system noticed? Stings, burns. That's something at least. Do you have anything else you'd like to add? No. I've been told the orderlies took some clay from you at the hospital entrance. They did. Uh, do you build things? No. Are you a sculptor? No. Then why do you have clay? Do you just eat it or what? Yes. Amazing. So she eats clay. Amazing. Does it taste good? All right. All right. If you refuse to verbalize your complaints properly, then at least let me examine you. All right. Chest. Nothing. Back. Oh, allergies. She's very thin also. Yeah, she's very, very thin. Lack of food, maybe. All right. Grouse. I think she has heartburn. Yep. Abdominal pain because she's holding her stomach with her hand. Alright. Oh, she has a rash on the back. Yep. And nausea. Nausea and vomiting, yes. What's this? Oh, yeah. Geophagia. She is eating clay. Huh. Yep. And she is also very thin. Not sure we have that. Bulimia. No. Yeah, malnutrition, dystrophy. Alright, this is all I can think of, which means she has steppe gastrodemal fever. Yeah, that's exactly what her back looks like. A viral disease caused by bites from the golden herb fly. A characteristic green rash appears around the bite area, and the disease progresses to affect the gastric mucosa, leading to vomiting and nausea. Some patients lose the ability to digest food normally and can only tolerate broths and liquid porridge. Symptoms also include extreme muscle weakness, exhaustion, and breathing difficulties. A fatal outcome is highly likely. Oh God. So she's dead too, almost. Alright. Let's move to the next one. Garnet, one of the most fascinating things in the steppe is stumbling upon a Theron. Did you know their horns grow at night? It's breathtaking. Do you visit the steppe often? It's part of my job, Doctor. Do you think the kin have no use for our town's goods out there? Of course they do. Really? So what do you sell to the kin? Everything. Once an Odonk ordered a portable gramophone from me. You know why? To stay awake at night herding bulls, he said. Imagine that. You're walking through the steppe and what do you see? An Odonk with a gramophone. Sounds like the setup for a joke. Will you let me, Doctor, back to selling gramophones to the Odonk who snitched on me, my neighbors? Uh, what are you hoping for? The infected districts are dangerous. No need to try and scare me, Doctor. You're not very good at it anyway. I have goods left there. What else am I supposed to sell? The steppe air? Are those goods more valuable than your life? No goods means no life, Doctor. There's no living town to stock up, and more districts are getting quarantined. How am I meant to make a living? Why is everyone in this town so keen on killing themselves? You're talking like a steppe buzzard. They're always screeching about that. Gives me the shivers. Alright, to business. Since you're in the hospital already, what seems to be the problem? Besides the fact that they've dragged me here against my will, well, been hard walking far lately. Not so much strength in me anymore. Feels like I can't get as much done in a day as I used to. And there's this pain in my chest too. When did you start feeling weak? 2 or 3 days ago. I went on a brisk walk out into the steppe and was all but crawling on the way back. And that was the moment you chose to present me with a lovely little quarantine, right where all my goods were. When did the chest pain start? On my way back from the steppe, feels like something's pricking me from the inside, like a thorn growing. Could I have hurt my spine? All these years trading, carrying everything on my own back, and I handled it all right until this. What do your trips to the steppe usually look like? I just throw my goods into my tray and off I go. The Shekan first, then further on to the temporary camps where the bullherds are. I buy things to sell in town from them. I pick herbs and berries on my way too for myself and for trading. Was the latest trip different somehow? I don't think so. It's getting colder, but that's autumn for you. So beautiful though. The autumn is the best season to be here, so you've really chosen a good time to arrive. Please stay behind the screen so I can perform an examination. Chest. Let's start with the chest. Very pale skin. Oh, she should have tanned under the steppe sun. Alright, so we have one symptom. Same. Oh, she has something on her arms. Bruises. Nothing on the legs. Alright. Weakness, chest pain. Weakness. Chest pain. She also has bruises. Alright. What else? Pale skin. Alright, I think that's all we got. Bradycardia. What's this? An infection caused by bacteria found in unwashed fruits and berries. Oh, yeah, because she was picking up berries on her way back from the steppe. She was eating them without washing them. The Metropolitan Institute suggests fruit worms as carriers of the infection. An infected person initially complains of chest pain and hallucinations resulting from the damage to heart and brain tissues. Subsequently, the poison produced by infected tissues manifests as blackened veins on the patient's hands and changes in the shape of the pupils. A black rash is possible on the body, especially on the back. Mortality risk is quite high but decreases with proper treatment. Alright, let's hope she doesn't die. And the last one. What's the wise woman? I asked for a wise woman. Unfortunately, we only have medical doctors here. What's the nature of your emergency? You can't help me, teacher. Without you, a wise woman, I'm done for. Never should have tried to work that mark. Greed got the better of me, and now the jig is up. He cursed me. I have a feeling I regret asking, but tell me what happened from the beginning and how it has affected your health. There's this oofbird in town named Pockface, a huckster, owns a few shops. Got so much money he could use it as kindling, but everyone knows it all came straight from the evil one. It's not his. I know, but as in a rich person, could you please express yourself a bit more clearly? It's all clear as day, teacher. Let's get to the point. Why beat around the bush? Everyone knows Pockface consorts with the evil one, sold his soul in exchange for wealth, and now he's living it up. Where does that kind of money come from? The guy is all ginned up in silk. His house fitted out in oak and ash. He's a dodger, I tell you. What does any of this have to do with healthcare? Don't you see? Folks tell the truth about that guy. The evil one doesn't help people out of the goodness of his heart. That's why Pockface is rotting alive, covered in scars and swords. A walking corpse, really. Trading his soul and flesh for the sweet smell of scratch. This guy is pale as well. His eyes are red. I think I'm starting to understand the reasons for your distress. Have you met with Pockface recently? Just let me say my piece and don't interrupt, Quack Duck. I'm laying it all out for you. It was three fingers from hindquarters who tipped me off about Pockface's place. Said he was an easy mark. Anyone could walk right in, no tools needed. Well, I decided to take it. Seemed like a simple job. You decided to rob Pockface? Am I parsing that correctly? You think or something? I went to case the joint after dark, while the bat was still in dreamland. Job went south. He woke up. I drew my piece on him, but I'm kind of short on bullets, you see. So we jawed for a bit, and then Pockface laid this curse on me. He said I'd rot in my own skin, just like him. Put a damn jinx on me, he did. Starting to rot alive too, are you? Got a tail growing, horns coming in. I was cracking jokes at first too, but then the fever hit me. The shakes, my forehead's burning like a stove, and this headache grabbed me. Like devils are dancing inside my skull, just buzzing and buzzing. That's some powerful witchcraft. You have a fever? Let me feel your forehead. Is there anything else? He locked a hoogie. He hocked a loogie right in my face after he hexed me. I gut punched him, stuffed my back with whatever was lying around, and scrambled to the boys' hideout. Gave the loot to our chief, but the curse took hold by the evening. Droplet spread. Alright then, please stop behind the screen and take your clothes off. Let me have a look at this curse of yours. Alright. Nothing on the chest, but he's pale, very pale. Bruises. Yeah. Lots of bruises. Nothing here. All right. So, he said he has fever. Red eyes. Cough. Headache. Where is the headache? What the hell? Headache. All right. He's also very thin, but we do not know why. And he is very pale, of course. I think we should let's take a sample. Holstein, I'm going to take some samples from you. Well, not sure I've taken the correct sample. Oh God, it's not working. What the hell? Oh, thank you.
Vibrant. Everything's so vibrant.
Oh. Oh, there's a mirror here as well. I need reagents. What reagents do I need? Yeah, all right. I think it's loss of appetite. Because that's why he is so weak. Doesn't have any other symptoms that could explain why he's not eating. What is influenza? Does he have redness around the nose? I will check that. An acute respiratory disease caused by the influenza virus affects the respiratory tract, considered the most severe among acute respiratory viral infections. The disease manifests suddenly with muscle weakness, fever, cough, sore throat, severe headache, and photophobia. Upper respiratory tract involvement starts with cough, chest pain, and runny nose. Later, throat pain, shortness of breath, and hoarseness appear. Rare strains of influenza can have gastrointestinal symptoms. Mortality from influenza increases in crowded conditions or during the epidemics. Oh, so... Oh, yeah. 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 Redness around the nose, obviously. Alright, I think we are done. We are done. We lost almost an entire day. We are now, I think I'm gonna head to Bridge Square. Yep. I think we have enough time for another quest.
Superstitions aren't real. Never alone. Things everywhere.
Recipes. Okay, this is what I really need. Belladonna and Novocaine. Alright. I wanna be sure that that guy is influenza and not something else. Alright, I can't see anything. Again, look for the red bacteria. Can't see anything. That's weird. And I lost an agent. That's okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Guess we'll see. Any loot? Yeah. Nope.
Boiling, cracking, screeching, living.
Alright. Oh god, I can't see anything. Alright. Oh, what are these? This looks strange. Okay.
I'd rather not hear this.
Okay. This is her, this is belladonna. I want this. How much is this? 4. This is 1. This is 4. Perfect. All right. I am going to learn this and this. All right. Oh,
This town has too many reinforcement ribs.
Bachelor, you have come. I was not certain you would. Yet as I see, you are in earnest about grasping Simon, about understanding his manner of thought. The accused are already waiting for us. But first answer me this. What do you believe in? I did come. Did you think the first dispute would frighten me off? By the way, what became of the accused? What boy? Alas, by the sixth day in your town, I seem to believe in nothing at all anymore, and to doubt everything. Doubt, as you surely recall, is the cornerstone of any judicial dispute. Today we shall decide the fate of three accused. Acting in collusion, they broke into a tailor's house and appropriated a number of valuable items. Lies, we found nothing worth taking in that hovel. The owner was at home and he died of a ruptured heart in the very midst of the crime. At least you are not lying about that. He dropped dead on his own. Nothing to do with us. How can it have nothing to do with you? He died because you broke into his home. That tailor was a miser. Lived like dirt, but sat on piles of money. Loved counting coins. Hated spending them. The neighbor said he would be out, so I climbed in. And there he was, snoring in bed, the bastard. He woke up, saw us, and then just started wheezing, dropped dead right there. What good is money now? What can you even buy with it? I was hungry, that's all. This guy looks exactly like one of the patients that we treated earlier in this episode. You wrote at the town hall, eat your fancy cuts and write your damn decrees, while I hadn't had a crumb in my mouth for 3 days. I even dug through trash heaps, nothing there either. What will you say, Bachelor? Are you capable of weighing the measure of their guilt upon your inner scales? How much doubt will you place upon them, and how much mercy? The two of them have spoken, but why is the Odong silent? I am guilty. He saw me and Bodo crushed his heart with the hoofs of her bulls. I am a disgrace. It seems the Odong is the only one of the three whose conscience truly torments him. What do you know about conscience, you capital rat? Think we broke him because life's so easy? You think he doesn't gnaw at us? It gnaws, all right, but hunger gnaws harder than conscience. But what would you know? You've only read about hunger in books, you swine. I once came here because I believed in utopia. They promised a town that lives as one body, where everyone works for the future, and the tailor hid his money. That means he stole it from the town. I needed that money to keep building the utopia. So you meant to build a utopia at the tailor's expense? He earned that money by his own labor. No utopia gives you the right to take it. Simon truly did dream of building a town that would become crucible, a town where different people and convictions could live in peace, complementing and enriching one another. He oriented himself toward the truth of each individual, and for that he was respected by all, worms and signs alike. Simon was wiser than me. I don't believe in utopias, nor that it is possible to orient oneself by the truth of every person. There are too many truths. What do you think Simon would have done? How would he have dealt with these people? How would he have resolved this dispute? Hmm. Of the three, only Leodong shows remorse. I would assign him the lightest sentence. He didn't, after all, steal anything. The other two I would punish more severely. Victor would have called your approach differential, selective mercy with a pinch of irony. I am glad you did not strike rashly and apply the same measure to all. So what happens now? have not yet decided. I am still weighing their guilt upon my inner scales, and you, Bachelor, have helped me adjust those scales just now. Come the day after tomorrow. There will be another dispute for you, perhaps the last on the path to understanding Simon. I'll be there, I promise. Alright. Another
Stop staring at me.
mirror here.
Push over.
Alright. Oh, nice. Do we have any more? Do we have anything else to look around here? Oh. Doctor, I wish to talk to you about a certain illness. Perhaps you know how one might be cured of it. I speak of the illness of the past. And who might you be? I'm one of those who share the king's vision of the city's fate. Maria calls us the Signs. We are here and we stand together because we believe in utopia. But in recent days, our determination has been poisoned by Simon's death. Maria is ill with the past, and she infects everyone around her with this illness. She is mourning someone dear to her. Grief is not a disease. Oh no, doctor, that is not grief. A person in mourning accepts death, bears its weight. Maria, however, rejects the very thought that Simon could have died. That is why I call it an illness, and this illness has quite specific symptoms. Very well, if you have specifics, I am listening. First and foremost, Maria is fixated on what cannot be changed. Maria cannot accept that Simon was an ordinary man and that he died an ordinary death. I suppose whatever happened to his body could confuse a lot of people. What do you mean, doctor? Did something happen? On the day of Simon's death, I saw with my own eyes the king people carrying a shrouded body to the cemetery. Why did you decide that it was Simon's body? They carried it through the darkness, flinching at every shadow. They warned no one, summoned no one. The kings want everyone to believe Simon was a miracle. They shroud him in mystery, but in truth he was merely a free-rolled man, a victim of his own myth. You are mistaken. Whatever you saw, it could not have been Simon's body. No, it could not. Interesting, you say that people serving the kings carried something to the cemetery under the cover of darkness? Simon's kin believed so deeply in his exceptional nature that they failed to bury him like a human being. They laid him in an unmarked grave, a tragic, monstrous fate. And what is your angle in all this? Why tell me about this secret burial? I love Maria and wish to ease her burden. She is a victim of a hoax. Her father and uncle concealed the burial from her, and now she is convinced that Simon's mortal body does not exist. Your word, Dr. Dankovsky, could neutralize the poison of false hope that took hold of Maria. Very well, show me the grave and I will consider what can be done. I did not see the grave, only the people carrying the body. That simple-minded girl who looks over the cemetery would not let me in. Oh, Grace. Do you know that at her age she's already lost to Twirain? Had I offered her a bottle then, perhaps she would have allowed me to observe the burial, at least from afar. I am certain you are mistaken, yet I am curious to learn what exactly did you see. They say Simon was buried at the cemetery on the day of my arrival, but is it true? No, I don't think so. This is the cemetery. But this is a long way from home. Not, oh, loot. Thank you. Not sure I'll be able to return on the same day.
It's more honest now.
Okay, what do I buy? I really don't need anything. I'm gonna take 3 of these. Oh. Just 2 should be enough. There you go. This will take 1 hour. I might be able to make it. Although there are a bunch of infected districts that I need to go through.
I don't want this. It's afraid of fire and salt?
Come on,
You're too high strung.
oh God. Okay, I need to drink this. I need to drink 2 of this. Okay, I'm going the right way. I am done. Or maybe not. Okay. It's this way. Oh God. Want to lose a bunch of HP here. Alright, it's this way. Right. What the hell is this? I can't see the exit, should be right here. Alright. Clear all points. cemetery. Okay, apparently this looks different. Okay.
Sometimes I imagine that every... Can I hold your hand?
Oh, enough. Stop it. That's enough. Stop tormenting the earth. Stop disturbing the dead. I hear weeping underground. They are howling, begging you to leave. I don't know whom I might have disturbed, but there was no body in this grave, just things. And so what? The grave doesn't require a body. There are many ways to honor someone's memory. Why did you need that? Why do you keep tormenting the dead? Why? I can't tell you. I was told that on the day Simon died, a body was buried here by people working for the Keynes. I was trying to find out whose body was that. I remember them. They said it was just a vagrant, froze to death on the street, fell asleep and never woke up. If he was just an ordinary vagrant, why bury him in secret under the cover of darkness? No one buried him in secret. What are you talking about? When a person has no home, they have no grand funeral either. That is all. There are rumors it could have been Simon's body. I'm certain it wasn't, but still, the coincidence is strange. Why would the Keynes want this? You spoke to one of Maria's friends, didn't you? One of them came here, tried to touch the graves. It couldn't even tell the fresh ones from the old ones. I told her to leave. Maria's friends don't respect death. They think small people and great people die differently. And you believe them? No, I didn't believe them, but I wanted to understand how that delusion came into being. Did you get what you wanted? The dead are tired of you. Go now, quickly, so I can calm them. Wash the graves with Twyrine. Grace, wait, you said again people buried a vagrant. Let's say I believe that, but the grave is empty. How is that possible? Did I dig up the wrong one? It's the right grave. It's just that despite what you think, that is not an enemy. Is it really so bad that a frozen vagrant whose body terribly suffered in life was freed of that body, became something that cannot suffer? If I didn't know the truth about the body, I would probably end up thinking that this really was his grave, the grave of that Simon, forever slipping out of my grasp.
More blunt. Not so sharp.
New decree idea, boat burial. Oh, interesting. Okay, we have some loot here. Nice. Perfect. Have more matches. And now we are going home. It's already kind of late. So alright, this district is incredible.
Tony could see me now. They wouldn't have to resort to slander.
I hate this district. I need a little bit of speed. I'm on the right track now. Alright, this was the last judge. Okay. Finally, almost at the end of the day. Oh. What the hell? Where am I? Oh. Alright. Number 33 reporting. I brought the reports on today's patients. What became of them after your prescriptions? Please review them. Thank you, 33. Diagnosis successful. All diagnoses are correct. The town will receive vaccinate the population with experimental medicine command drag. Command drag, okay. We have another decree. We have a bunch of decrees. So finish the funeral. We treated all the patients. And we also finished the Simon's lessons. Number 3. I am going to end this episode here. I wanna see. We still have just 30 orderlies. Oh, 150 minus contagion. That's great. But we're going to have a bunch of unrest. Not too much. Oh, I know what I can do. I can... I can replace this with protocols. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Perfect. Okay, I think that's it. All right. Thank you everyone for watching and see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.